Hey guys, so a couple days ago I had a light bulb and I had an idea and I said, hey guys, let's see what we can shoot using a single light bulb. And of course I wouldn't send you guys out there to do something without doing it myself. So the idea was to shoot something mundane like a cup or a mug. I'm using a teacup actually in this case, and just using a single light bulb to shoot it. So I've got everything set up now and I'll break it down as we go, but I just want to show you the setup here. Essentially what I've got is my light bulb, which is right here. It's on a little bit of an extension cord, so it's plugged in basically, and I've dropped it down. This is just a piece of foam board. You could use like a mailer or a box or anything just to hold it up. I put some tin foil here for two reasons. One, to give a little bit of extra punch, a little specularity to it, a little more light, but also because, you know, even though it's LED bulb, I didn't want to put a hot light bulb against foam core. That would be dangerous, right? So that's kind of a heat shield for me. I also use the shape of the tin foil kind of curled around to kind of control it so it doesn't quite get all the way to the bottom. It's scooped up here a bit. Then I took wax paper. You could use parchment paper. You could use a lot of things. You could use regular paper, although you need a lot more light. I doubled it up because wax paper is not particularly thick. The reason why I used wax paper here is because now I'm making my source bigger, right? In order to make a light softer, you need to make it bigger. So the bulb itself is little, but the wax paper here, the wax paper now becomes my source. Okay, and by putting it on a flat surface like this, instead of, let's say, making a lantern out of it, what I'm able to actually do is create some shape. Like you can see this whole wall, because I have my light on in my room, and I'm gonna turn that off in a second. So I'll show you through the camera, but basically, once we get this thing set up, I'm in capture one, which is down here. I'm going to turn this light off. Here, I'll do it right now. So basically, I'm turning off the lights that's in the room, so now we're only lighting up using the light from my homemade light. And what we got here is, you can see it's actually throwing a lot of light, right? But you can see on the side of the wall over there, see how it falls off? That's because of the shape of this, right? This is allowing me to basically have a different shadow pattern on the wall over here, right? It falls off. So it allows me to really control it. And again, because it's nice and soft here, we basically get what we want. Now you do see I have some honey here, because I like honey in my tea, which is, I don't know if you can see it. But the reason why I have honey is because there's two reasons. So I've got, let me get low so you guys can see me. So I've got, basically, let me grab this so we get closer. All right, here we go. Cool, so we have an icon there. All right, so what we've got here now is, right, got my Nikon right here, which is shooting across at my cup, which you guys can see. I've got the light, which you can see right here out of the shot. And I've got some cookies in the background to give myself some shape, some form, a little texture back there. The color of them kind of matches the wood. You know, I was thinking about this. They're kind of warm and the wall's kind of this coolish green. So I got this going on, but the main reason for the honey is twofold. One is to add some color, right? I don't have any gels, and I kind of want this to have a warm feel. So by putting the honey jar here, I'm actually casting warm light on my cup. But I'm also basically reducing the exposure from the of the light on the cup, because the thing is my cookies are further away than the cup is. So if I expose it the way it is, right, without the honey, what I'm going to get is a very, very bright cup, and if the cookies are normally exposed, or the cookies are going to look really dark. So this way I actually kind of balance my exposure. Turns out, you know, one jar of honey is pretty much exactly what we need, right? And the cookies here are good. Now, the other thing we're going to do, which will kind of finish this off, of course, is I took the rest of the foam board and I'm going to bring it in as a fill, right? This way, I've got a nice fill on my cookies. So I can go like this, and then I can make my shot, and I'm good to go. Nice and simple. I am tethered into capture one, you know, so you guys can see basically what we got here. I did wait. I guess you can kind of see by the video that it is nighttime, because there's a window right here, you know, and with the window, it would have been way too bright. Like I wanted a certain mood, and this is what I did to create it. The other thing I'm going to do, I'll shoot some without too, so we can see the difference. So there you go, guys. That's the one cup, one light challenge, if you want to call it that. Go ahead and post your pictures on Instagram or Facebook, whatever. Hashtag Daniel Norton mugshot. next to the picture, and I'll take a look at them, and we'll just all have fun. So I hope you guys get inspired by this and do some more stuff, and I'll see you tomorrow.